Consonant C. Um, Yesterday on the last video, we were looking at diphthongs. So today we're going to look at consonant C. So the Spanish C has two separate sounds, hard and soft. When appearing in the combinations CA, CO, and CU, the hard Spanish C closely resembles the English K sound. Okay, that's interesting. CA, CO, and CU. The difference is that when pronouncing the hard Spanish C, there is no puff of air as there is with the English K. When appearing in the combination CE and CI, the C is softer. Spaniards pronounce this like the Z, while Latin Americans pronounce it like the S. Okay. Alright, so I think there are basically two things to note here. So first of all, so CA, CO, and CU resemble the K sound, and that's supposed to be the hard Spanish C. And CE and CI are softer, and they would resemble the sound of Z in case of for the speakers from Spain, or it is S if it is for Latin Americans, right? So alright, so CA, CO, CU is one group, AOU, and E and I is another group. Right, so it's always C with a vowel sound. So C, A, O, U, and E and I are in another group. So let's go through some examples.
Listen and repeat. Remember that this sound has no puff of air.
Casa.
Alright, so this is C and an A. So it's casa with a K, right? Because it's that hard C. Casa, casa.
Casa. Coche.
Is it again a K by the definition above?
Coche.
So K, coche. C with the O, coche. Coche.
Cubo.
CU, this is again a hard C. So K. So C would be a K. So cubo, bucket.
Camino.
Camino. So CA, again the first group, hard C. So C would be a K sound. Be a K. So camino, pat.
Columpio.
Okay. C with the O, again the first group, hard C. Columpio, swing.
Cuello.
Cuello, neck. And from what I've been saying so far, if you have two L's together, it's pronounced with a Y, or like a Y. So it's, if you repeat the sound.
Cuello. Cuello.
Cuello. So C is, so C becomes like a K sound, and LL would be like a Y. So cuello, neck.
Listen and repeat. Again, be sure that there is no puff of air.
Casa.
Casa. So it's just a repetition of the previous set of words,
coche,
coche.
cubo,
So all of this is following the first group, which is a hard C, and basically replacing a C with a K. And it's cubo,
camino,
camino,
columpio,
columpio,
cuello,
cuello.
Listen as each word is repeated twice, once by a Spaniard and once by a Latin American.
Okay. So what I think it would be the if you remember in the last paragraph, and this is a thing especially for the soft C. So if you have C followed by an E or C followed by an I, Spaniards would pronounce it like a Z, whereas Latin Americans would pronounce it as like an S. So let's. This is gonna be interesting. Let's take a look.
cinco,
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 cinco.
Listen as each word is repeated twice, once by a Spaniard and once by a Latin American.
cinco,
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 cinco.
Okay. It's supposed to be like an S or a Z. Zinco. So it's definitely not like a Zinco. It's more like cinco.
cinco,
Cinco,
5.
cereza,
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 Cereza.
cielo,
cielo,
cena,
cena,
Cena. Cena.
ciudad,
ciudad,
Ciudad.
cerca,
cerca.
Cerca.
Listen and repeat.
cinco, cereza, cielo,
I'm not sure if you hear the Z pronunciation because Spaniards are supposed to pronounce it like with a Z, and Latin Americans is more like an S, right? So Zilo. It's not Zilo. It's more like almost like an S.
cielo, cielo,
Cielo.
cena,
Cena.
ciudad,
Ciudad.
cerca, cerca,
Cerca.
Listen and repeat.
Alright, so this is a Latin American.
Cinco,
Cinco.
cereza,
Cereza.
cielo, cena, ciudad, cerca.
Cerca. Near. Yeah, so Spaniards pronounce like a Z, Latin Americans pronounce like an S. Alright, folks, it looks like we have completed today's exercise. Thank you for joining. The link is in the description of the video. So, on the next video, we'll be looking at consonant CH. So, until then, see you next time.